Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with 5 beauty brands that I want to try more of next year. Now, I say want to try next year or want to try more of next year simply because 2 of these I have tried 1 or 2 things from, but a brand as the whole I am not very experienced in, so I want to try for the first time. I want to try more of. You get the picture. Anyways. So first brand that I'm thinking of is actually an older brand that I've always wanted to try, but because you can only order them from their own website, which I think all but one of these falls under that stickler of a thing, but I'm going to deal with it next year. But the first one is Sugar Pill Cosmetics. Now, lots of people know this brand. It's a brand that is very well known for like their bright, colorful eyeshadows and their liquid lipsticks. They will do more, not matte, they do matte shades. They will do more neutral stuff as well. Like one of the things that I'm going to talk about, because every one of these, I got something in particular I want to try. They do sell like a neutral palette bundle that you can buy, because well, I don't know exactly how big their eyeshadows are. From looking at them online, they look to be pretty big. So you only get 6 to a pro palette, but I'm thinking, oh, well, they're going to be really big, so it's okay. They have a neutral version of that. However, as you can clearly see, I am a lover of color. I've always been a lover of color. And what I want to purchase in particular is the Best Sellers Pro Palette, which I will be sticking shots of things throughout the video. But one of the reasons why I really want to try this is because it has a shade in it in particular of theirs that I've always wanted to try. It's that bright red shade called Love Plus. I've recommended it in the past as a red eyeshadow, and for the longest time that was about the only red eyeshadow out there. That's not so much the case anymore, because we all know warm eyeshadow trends came screaming in, and now it's not that hard to find a red eyeshadow if you know where to look. But I've always heard that they're really pigmented, and I want to try the OG red eyeshadow. Maybe not literally the OG, but one of the OGs of red eyeshadow out there. Next is a brand that you are actually quite familiar with, I'm sure. It is Juvia's Place. Now, I have one thing from them that I have tried and liked, and it is the Masquerade Mini Palette. I do just have it over here, but this is one of their more popular palettes. A lot of people that want some color in their collection, this is one of the first places they will go. Now, Juvia's Place is probably the easiest to access brand on these, because my local 5 minutes from me Ulta carries all their stuff in store. So it would be nothing at all for me to go browse Ulta and figure out what I want. Now, what I want to try in particular, along with just more palettes, because this is a formula you have to work with a little, but it's super pigmented and gorgeous that it's totally worth it. The other thing I want to try is their newer stick foundation. If you guys know me, you know I've been obsessed with trying to find a stick foundation because they're quick and easy to put on. Just blend them out a little bit and they're good to go, and you can carry it around with you in your purse all day if you need to do touch-ups throughout the day. Although hopefully, it's a good enough formula that you don't need the touch-ups. But say you get torrential downpour on or something like that, or it's something you could take to the gym or whatever. So that's what I really want to try by them, but I also just want to try more of their palettes. Next is a brand you might be familiar with if you're more into subscription boxes like you read mysubscription.com. It is Medusa's Makeup. Now, I didn't mention this, but all these brands are cruelty-free because I'm trying to go cruelty-free, so I'm definitely sticking to those. But one reason why I mentioned it specifically for them is because I don't necessarily want to try one of their products. I really want to try their subscription box. They actually do a subscription box where you get 4 full-sized items of theirs every month for, I just looked it up, it's like $16.95 a month if you don't prepay for 6 months or a year. You can get this outside of the US, but it does cost more. It's like a couple dollars more if you live in Canada. And internationally, I think it's like $26.95, which, such is life when you live outside the United States and you're getting something from the United States, unfortunately. Sometimes we get it just as bad if we're getting something from another country, so, it sucks all around. They're another very colorful brand. You might see a pattern with this. I love color. And I really want to try their witchy or witch mascara. I don't know exactly what it's called. They're a very colorful brand. I'm super into, you know, colors. They have these things called eye dust. I love to play with glitter when I get a chance. I mean, I have glitter in my hair right now. I'm not entirely sure if you can see that or not, but. So I have one eye dust from them that I got in a swap with a friend of mine, but I haven't tried it yet. But, you know, I just want to try more from their brand in general as well. And I figure, you know what, the sub box is probably a great way to go. Next is a brand called, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, I'm guessing here, Fluide or it's got an E at the end, so I'm thinking it's Fluide Cosmetics. Now, this is a brand that markets to everybody that wears makeup, like it's part of their, I don't want to say shtick, but shtick. Saying shtick kind of dismisses the idea, but it's part of their branding is that they don't care if you're male, female, agender, whatever. If you wear makeup, they market to you. And they also donate 5% of all their earnings to LGBT causes, which I think is really great. So I definitely want to support that. Now, I have a couple of things from them, but I haven't really tried them yet. They tend to come in some Ipsy boxes. Like in my Ipsy Plus this month, I got a nail polish from them, and I have a gloss somewhere around here that came in an Ipsy bag that I haven't tried because I got it as an extra in a swap. But, you know. Now, the thing I want to try from them in particular is they have biodegradable glitters. I didn't even know that was a thing. But as soon as I saw that, I'm like, yes, we need to try that to see how good they are. And it's a good thing to have biodegradable makeup, you know? So finally, we have Black Moon Cosmetics. Now, they do still have like fully saturated colors, but this hits more of the kind of gothic aesthetic that I was more into in high school, but I still really love and appreciate, so I definitely want to try them out more. Now, they have these mini Moon 10 sets of both their liquid lipsticks and their liquid eyeshadows. I would love to try one, at least one from either set, and they have a couple of palettes. So they have one called the Black Metal Volume 1 palette that I am particularly interested in. Now, technically, Ulta's website carries a couple of things from them. Nothing that I actually want to try, though. Well, it's not that I don't want to try, it's that the stuff that I in particular want to try is only carried on their website, which is fine. You know, I'm trying to get more out of my comfort zone as far as just sticking to ordering from Ulta and Sephora, because despite the fact that Ulta especially has a lot of variety on their website, I'm missing out on a lot of more indie brands that I really want to try. So that is it. If you have any cosmetics that you think I should try more of, let me know down below. If any of these interest you, I will link all of their websites down below. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!